Okay, so here is the task at hand that's been on my mind. So basically, once you start getting a number of affiliates, right? It's kind of hard to keep track of everything. You have 10, 15, 20 people, and anyways, here's a couple things I want to solve. So, if someone refunds, you're going to come in here, you're going to see that. You're going to see a big old refund, right? You're going to see a refund for negative 38.80, right? And you're going to be like, whoa, hey, John Smith, you refunded. Like, golly, I should have reached out to him in the first place and offered to help him. Maybe I can definitely reach out now and see what happened or what's going on, And so you're definitely alerted to someone canceling or refunding when you see the negative amount come through. But other times people will just stop paying. They'll cancel. They'll stop. They won't ask for a refund, and they're just going to drop off your list. And so I was up at 32 the other day, and now I'm down to 29. And I don't know exactly who, right? I don't know if it's a mistake on the ClickFunnels side, because I've seen plenty of those. I don't know who has dropped off and causing my little car to go backwards, right? And then the other thing that I want to solve, which is very much related to this, is is that when basically I'm thinking about the CSV, right? If I have a CSV that, let's see if I have any of them. When I have a CSV that basically with Spencer's affiliate grabbing tool, I can have a little bit more insight. And what I want to do is when something new comes in, whether it's a trial or whether it's a new product that was sold, different things, then I would love to get an email from ActiveCampaign that says, hey, congratulations, James, you got a new 14-day free trial. And what's cool about that is if I'm using ActiveCampaign, is that I should, so if I come in here and look at this, and I'm going to blur this out for their privacy and mine, but basically over here, you can see the different products that they have. Okay, and so if this is a new Rowan Zapier and I'm looking at that product, that can be the little segmentation that says, hey, you got a new trial. Hey, you got a new startup plan. If it's a trial with a 0, then that's going to be a brand new trial. If it's a startup plan, 38.80, then these are going to be the segments that are going to send different emails. Here's the cool thing. So here on the trial is the date, April 29th. I got a trial. Well, wouldn't it be cool that within that, if an ActiveCampaign, it waits 14 days, right? And then it says, hey, guess what? That trial that you've long since forgotten about, that was 2 weeks ago, hey, be on the lookout for this trial should be turning into a payment, right? 14 days later, hey, keep a lookout, this trial should be converting, right? And so then if it doesn't convert, then you could trigger a follow-up sequence, right? Coaching one-on-one, maybe they're on Edison Suite, maybe they would have them downgrade to the startup plan. lots of things you can do. The other thing I want to do is, when these come in, is based on the different components of what they bought and what they're doing, I want to send them, I want to automatically send them an email saying, hey, I am your referring affiliate. Your success is tied to my success. I'd like to invite you to a private Facebook group for coaching. I'd like to see you be successful. I can have tools at my disposal, trainings, experience, and so I'd like to trigger those email sequences. So basically, how this is going to work is Spencer's affiliate grabbing tool, and then Zapier, and then ActiveCampaign. So I kind of have an idea how it's going to go down, but not exactly. So I'm going to log into, I don't think I've got Spencer's, let's see, how do you go to the, how do you find the tools? More tools, extensions. I know I've tried to do his affiliate grabber thing in the past, but looks like I don't have it right now. So I'm going to go log into Builderpreneur, members area, and see if I can figure this out. So, email marketing automation for an affiliate, bonus offers, where does he have it? Plugin to download your ClickFunnels affiliates. This is it. This plugin will make downloading affiliates and referred affiliates easy. Okay, so referred affiliates are those guys down here. These people who may or may not have bought a product, but they have at least signed up to either be in your referred affiliates, so they could be people that have signed up under your link for the Dream Car Contest, or the Affiliate Bootcamp is a way to get a referred affiliate, or maybe they just filled out an email and they're not currently having a product. So those are definitely valuable emails that you should be doing something with to try to nurture those relationships. So let's go ahead and take this mini course. I don't know. Here we are. So click here to open the extension. You're going to need Zapier. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to add to Chrome. Go ahead and add extension. Okay, so the affiliate grabber has been added to Chrome. So we can click on that. Check every X minutes. Please close the browser after changing this setting. Google Sheet ID or URL. Okay. So let's see what he has to say here in the course. Let's see here.
Hello and welcome to the Builderpreneur ClickFunnels Affiliate Grabber tutorial. Okay, so what this is, it's a Chrome extension that basically takes all of your ClickFunnels affiliates that sign up underneath you, and it downloads the report that ClickFunnels gives you, and eventually it puts it into your autoresponder so that you can email your affiliates. We basically email them follow-up sequences, email them trainings, other ClickFunnels products, etc., etc., etc. So that's the whole point of it. It does it all in automation. It's awesome. I've been using it for about a month now, and so much time saved. And it also has helped me to retain more of my affiliates. So really double win there. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the link. You're going to end up right here. Hey, look, I got a 5-star review. So you're going to click the link, you're going to end up here, you're going to add the extension to your Chrome. Yes, this only works in Chrome. It is a Chrome extension. Okay, now once it's in Chrome, you're going to see this little logo right there pop up, the Builderpreneur logo currently. Okay, and then you're going to want to click that. And there we are. This is all the settings. It's very, very simple. So here's what it's going to do. You're going to first want to click activate the extension. This is how often it's checking, okay? So if you're familiar with the ClickFunnels affiliate backend, there's basically a download button where you can download a report of everything that happened that day, everybody that brought in money that day, and then new trials and things like that. So you're telling it how often does it need to download that report. I think 300 is a good safe number. 300 to about 800 probably. This is in minutes. So probably just have it check once a day. If you're having it check a ton of times a day, we're probably going to run into issues with ClickFunnels being unhappy that we continually hit their servers, right? So 300 is a good safe number. That's how often I check. The next thing it wants is a Google Sheet ID or URL. So you're going to go create a new Google Sheet, and you're going to need to put 2 sheets on there, okay? So I'll show you mine here. Sheet 1 and Sheet 2, just leave them the way they are. Sheet 1 is where ClickFunnels is going to put everything that it downloads when it downloads a commission report. Sheet 2, if you're familiar with the ClickFunnels backend, is where it's going to put these referred affiliates, okay? So these are people, not only are these people that signed up for ClickFunnels under you, but these are people that may have signed up part of the way, put in their email and then not finished, or they may have had credit card issues and so their credit card never went through. There's a couple ways that people end up here, but basically that's what Sheet 2 is, okay? So you can email these people as well. This is basically anybody that has an affiliate account created that was created underneath you. Okay, so that's Sheet 1 and Sheet 2. Once you create those, you're going to make sure it's on Sheet 1. You're going to copy that URL at the top, and you are going to head over here and then paste it into your Google ID or URL.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Google Sheets. Takes like 8 clicks to get there. Make a new Google Sheet. I don't know, did he name his something? All Affiliates? That's the name of it. Probably doesn't matter too much what it's called. Let's call it ClickFunnels CSV. That's really what it is. So there's Sheet 1. Let's make another one. Call it Sheet 2. He said to go get, so if you look up here in the URL, you'll see it changing based on Sheet 1 and Sheet 2. He said to go ahead and grab Sheet 1 and paste that into the thing right there. See what else he has to say.
Then you're going to click Save. Now this part's really important. You're going to exit out of Chrome. You're going to go to Chrome, quit Chrome, and it needs to do that for it to work, okay? So it needs to completely quit Chrome, then start up Chrome again,
Okay.
and then click the extension button again, and then it should have saved your information. So it should save whatever number you put there and your Google Sheet ID or URL. Okay? So now it's up and running. It's set every 300 minutes to log into your ClickFunnels account and do the download, and then take that sheet and run with it. Okay, it's gonna.
Okay, so I'm not sure how it knows how it has access. It's probably just assuming I'm already logged in. It's just going to open the new tab or something. So I'm going to go ahead and save this like he said to do. Option saved, and I'm actually going to quit Chrome like he said. So save, and then I don't know, how do you quit Chrome?
Information. information. So it should save the whatever number you put there and your
I'm going to X out of it.
URL. Okay. So now it's up and running. It's set every 300 minutes to log into your ClickFunnels account and exit out of Chrome. You're going to go to Chrome, quit Chrome, and it needs to do that for it to work, okay?
So he's on a Mac, so I'm on a PC. I am going to assume that if I can just, I'm just going to exit out of Chrome. So do that. So now I've done that. And I'm going to open Chrome back up. I'm going to get back into Builderpreneur so I can watch more of that video. Check and see if my extension saved that information. And it looks like it did. I'm going to go ahead and pull that sheet up. Oh yay. Why is that a problem? Oh, maybe it's just maybe it's just the ID. That's weird. Did it not take the whole entire URL? So that's not what I want. Sheets.com. Google Sheets. Okay, let's get this going. Mini course.
If you're familiar with the ClickFunnels backend, is where it's going to put these people as well. URL at the top, the account created that was created underneath you. Okay, so that's sheet 1 and sheet 2. Once you create those, you're going to make sure it's on sheet 1. You're going to copy that URL at the top, and you are going to head over here and then paste it into your Google ID or URL. And then you're going to click Save. Now this part's really important. You're going to exit out of Chrome. You're going to go to Chrome, quit Chrome, and it needs to do that for it to work, okay? So it needs to completely quit Chrome, then start up Chrome again, and then click the extension button again, and then it should have saved your information. So it should save the whatever number you put there and your Google Sheet ID or URL. Okay? So now it's up and running. It's set every 300 minutes to log into your ClickFunnels account and do the download, and then take that sheet and run with it. Okay, it's going to take that sheet and put it into here. Now, it's important to note when it runs, what's going to happen. I want you to see this. You can click check now and have it run right then if you want, which I do sometimes. Click check now. This is how it's going to run. It's just going to pull up, when you're doing your regular work in your browser, it's going to pull up a new tab here, and it's going to, hopefully you're logged in. I'm logged in every day to my ClickFunnels, so I don't ever have to click log in, but sometimes you might have to, it'll pop up and say you're logged out, and you'll have to click log in. That's an issue with ClickFunnels. There's nothing I can do about that. So, right here it's going to go, and it's just going to log in for you. And I actually had issues. Yeah, I run into this a lot of times now because basically there's more affiliates than ClickFunnels can load into one tab. A good problem to have, right? I've noticed a lot of people that have won the Dream Car have hit issues like this. Anyway, but what's going to happen is it's going to load up, and then it's going to download the report for you, and then it's going to exit out of that tab for you, okay? So you'll just be doing your work. Let's say you're over here in Zapier, you're doing something. It'll pull up just like that. It'll download the report, and then it'll close out of the tab without you paying attention. But you do need to have a computer open and a browser open for it to run, okay? So it's a Chrome extension. Your Chrome needs to be up and running for this to automatically run. Okay. So, the process, what it does, right? What it does when I click check now is it takes it and it puts it into this Google Sheet. Now, all it's doing is seeding this Google Sheet, so that's where we need Zapier. Hopefully you're somewhat familiar with Zapier. I'll explain it if not. Zapier is basically something that can connect two different softwares, right? So in our case, we have this the sheet in Google Sheets with all these email addresses and names. But we want them to be in our email autoresponder so that we can email them and get them on our email list and make more money off them, and also help them to actually succeed with ClickFunnels. So Zapier is going to connect those two and make that happen. So I'm going to log into Zapier. You can create a free account, and it lets you do, I can't remember, a certain, like 100 zaps a month, which is pretty good. I have a paid account, but you can do it just fine. It's a free account. You'll click Make a Zap, and then there's a trigger and an action. So a trigger is Google Sheets, right? Whenever we add something to Google Sheets, we want it to go over into our email autoresponder, which in my case is ActiveCampaign. In your case, it might be Actionetics, it might be Drip, it might be ConvertKit, MailChimp. I don't like MailChimp. Anyway, so what's the trigger? The trigger is Google Sheets, and you can just type in Google Sheets here and pull it up. And I'm already logged in and connected to my Google Sheets. If you are not connected to your Google Sheets, it will say, please log into your Google account so that we can do this. Okay? And it says, what is the trigger?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log into Zapier. I already have an account as well. I'll make a zap. Google Sheets. What we're going to call this zap, we're going to call it Click Affiliate CF Affiliates to ActiveCampaign.
And you want to say whenever a new row is added, okay? So this plugin is going to add to the bottom, and it's just going to add all the information to the bottom here.
Okay, so new row. Save and continue.
Okay, so whenever a new row is added, I want you to trigger this zap, and it says, well, okay, what do you want to do with it? Is it this Google Sheets account? Yes, the one I'm already setting up. Okay, now it says what spreadsheet. So which spreadsheet in that account? My spreadsheet is called All Affiliates. So this one.
Okay, so save and continue. It's called ClickFunnels CSV. There it is. Worksheet. Sheet 1.
Okay, and then it says, oh, there's two sheets. Which one? I'm going to say sheet 1. Continue. If you're familiar with Zapier, this should all be easy. If not, just follow my steps. Okay, and then you're going to want to make sure before you have it check that there is at least one row on that spreadsheet already created so it can go and kind of see how it's going to work. Okay, so if you don't have any affiliates on that sheet yet, which you won't in the beginning, or if your extension has not yet added any affiliates, then just go add some random names here so that it has something to go off of.
Okay, so this is download a commission report from ClickFunnels, even if it is blank, and then use the headers in the sheet for your headers so they match up. So let's do that. Here's a commission report. So what I'm going to do is just grab the first two rows and copy those and put them in my sheet. Like so. Okay. So I think I'm going to go over here and continue. Make sure you have at least one recent spreadsheet row created. Make sure it matches the trigger options you picked below. Fetch and continue. Test successful. View your spreadsheet row. That looks right. Okay. So let's see what he does.
Okay, test successful. Okay, so it says, okay, I get it. I can find the Google Sheet. I can see that there's rows there. And then it says, what do you want me to do with them? I can see the information. What do you want me to do when a new row is added to that sheet? And I'm going to say Active Campaign, which I've already connected. And it says, okay, what do you want to do? I want to add the contact to an automation. Okay, so I want them to go into my automation where it starts emailing them and welcoming them to ClickFunnels and training them and offering them additional products and all kinds of things in this email sequence.
Some users have said it's easier to add them as a new contact, use the product column to tag them, and then start automations inside of Active Campaign. That's probably what I'm going to do.
Automation. Save and continue.
That's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and continue here. That's going to finish the Google Sheets trigger. And now I'm going to do the Active Campaign. Create and update a contact. That's what we're going to do. Just create a contact. Save and continue. Traveler's price. Test. Should be good. Save and continue. Okay. Very good.
You'll have to connect your Active Campaign account if you haven't already, or your whatever email autoresponder you're using. Which automation? You'll have to connect your automation. And it says, okay, which field is the email? I don't know which field is the email. So you'll click here, and you can see at the top there it's calling all the headers, and buyer email is one of those. So I'll click that, and it says, what type of contact is this? And I'm going to say, oh, that's an email address. Okay. And then I would click continue. I actually don't have an, well, I guess I can keep going. I don't have an automation in there right now. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Continue. Okay, so it says I'm going to add them to that automation. That's the email. That's the type of contact they are. And it's going to send kind of a test. It's going to basically make sure it's connected to Active Campaign. Ah, good. We are connected to Active Campaign. And then I click finish, okay? And that's it. So it'll be different depending on your autoresponder. I can't speak for every autoresponder, but basically that's the concept. You're going to go through Zapier, and you're going to have Zapier set it all up. And I can actually add a step, which is pretty cool. So I can have it add a contact, add a tag, all kinds of cool things. So that's Zapier, and then it goes into your automation, and from there it's on you. Okay, now it's in your automation. It's a contact in your Active Campaign, and it's on you to teach them and help them, and hopefully make them successful. I obviously sell. If you went through the funnel, I sell what automations I send, the emails that I send, and the training that I send. And you can buy that, or perhaps you've already bought it, and you can add that from now. But so that's how it works. Go ahead and join my Facebook group. There should be a link. In fact, let me make a note here so I don't forget. Join the Facebook group where you can ask questions. I'm just launching this. It's January right now, so I don't know when you're watching it, but I'm just launching it now, and there could be a few issues as new users hop on. So go ahead and reach out to that group with questions, and hopefully I can be there and try to help you out, and we can get everybody really maintaining their ClickFunnels affiliates a lot better. So exciting stuff. Good luck, everybody. You're one funnel away, and we'll see you later.
Cool. So that's where he leaves off with its at this point. I don't know what this is about. we'll watch that later. I think I'm going to continue on with this. So I don't know if I have to. What I really like to do is just create the contact and maybe just create a tag. All right, the tag should be the product. It should be maybe the price. So let's just start. I guess the list is required. So I'm going to put these in as ClickFunnels people. Okay, they're ClickFunnels people. And the email is going to be here. There's the buyer email. And let's see. Buyer name is going to be only use this if you can't obtain the first and last name fields separately. So that is the case. So we're going to put in the full name. It's the buyer name is the full name. Phone number, we do not get a phone number from these people. Tags. Okay. Tags are going to be tag 1, tag 2. Separate. How are we going to do this? Tag 1, tag 2. I guess right here you just come in and probably right here is a product tag. We'll see how that works. I don't know if that just tags them like that or how that works exactly, but that's definitely something that we're interested in, is tagging them with a product that they came in on, right? So let's do that. Yeah, I guess. And maybe the price, the amount in dollars, is going to be very interesting. So maybe I'm going to say paid and see if I can append that amount dollars to it. Paid amount dollars. That's an idea. Maybe this will be product. See if that will just append it. So product is that. The date that it came in is definitely interesting. But I think we'll know that because that's when it came in today. The day it goes through. Status of pending doesn't really seem to help. Due. Trials are due. And I guess you could append the different sub IDs for whatever it's worth, but I'm not going to bother with that for right now. So I think that is good. I don't know about these tags. We'll see how that goes. I'm just going to do another one. I'm just going to maybe see if they'll let me do it twice. See how that comes through on the back end. Okay, so that's all that. And continue. And it's going to send us test contact. So product Edison Suite, paid Magav 118, Edison Suite. So that's how the tags are going to come through. Edison Suite, paid, the amount is negative. Okay, so I think I'm not going to do any kind of appending. I'm literally just going to append, tag it with exactly what they have in there. Should just be like that. Think. So then the sample one come through. That's the product. Product equals that. Amount equals that. I don't know. I'm torn on that. Otherwise, it's just going to be this number, this negative 118 number, or a 3880 number. So, if they have the tag Edison Suite, then send this. If they have the tag trial, send this. That should work. Okay, we'll just try that for now. Send test to ActiveCampaign. There, do it. Test was successful. Finish. Ready to turn on your Zap. Sure. That Zap is turned on. I forget. Does it let? It does make you. It does let you send another step. It does let you do another step. But, so now in ActiveCampaign, you want to go over here. And do we get this? There's our new guy right there. So here's our new guy. And he's got this tag, negative 118.0, and Edison Suite. For now, this is what I want to do. I want to just get a notification when someone has got a trial. So I'm going to do an automation. I'm going to do a new automation, start from scratch. And I'm going to say that when a tag is added, and the tag is going to be trial. When the tag is trial, then start the automation. And I'm going to notify someone right away. I'm going to say it's from James Hurst. I'm going to notify myself. I'm going to say, congratulations. Congrats. You got a new ClickFunnels trial. And you could say full name is now trialing ClickFunnels. Okay. And then, of course, we're going to want to send an email. All right, we're going to send an email, create an email. We'll say, congratulations on your ClickFunnels. Congrats on your trial. Okay, and I'm going to say, I think Spencer has those emails somewhere, but essentially I'm going to say, congrats on starting your ClickFunnels trial. Okay, and I'm going to say somehow, or no, oh, I could say full name. Full name, comma. I don't know about commas because then if the full name's not there. Hey, congrats on starting ClickFunnels trial. Coaching. I have made James Hurst Private ClickFunnels Coaching. And for now, that's the link. And I'm going to go ahead and turn that into a link. Like that. When they do click on that link, I'm going to go ahead and tag them. Clicked private Facebook link. Okay. This is why I love ActiveCampaign, because I know when they've clicked links in my emails or not. And I can do different things depending on that. Okay, here's the link. Here's the link. Look forward to helping you, James Hurst. Okay, next. Looks good. Link tracking's on. Pass the spam check. Finish. It said congrats on your trial. I want to make sure that it says, I want to make sure that the subject line says ClickFunnels in it. So message name, congrats on starting your ClickFunnels trial. Okay, so that should be good. Save and exit. Okay, so now I definitely would want to send out more emails, but I think we kind of get the idea from here. But here's the thing, is that this is what I think is cool, is I'm going to go ahead and do this, despite whatever else I do to help them, send them a training, follow up with them every day. I'm going to wait. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and wait until the specific conditions are met, which is I'm going to wait until this tag exists, and here's the one that I just did, clicked private Facebook link. Okay, so it's just going to wait there until they do that for I don't know. It's just going to wait until they do. And I guess if they don't, I'll wait up to 3 days. Okay? Wait up to 3 days. And then I'll do an if statement, if else. If the tag exists, do that. Okay. Oh, I don't want that. I want that one. If it exists, then I want to be notified. It's a little much to be notified for every single thing, but or if they say no, then we can send a follow-up email. Okay? If they say yes, great. Anyways, what I do want to do is I guess outside of here, I want to do another branch almost. Split. I don't want to split, I just want to start another branch. I'm just going to wait. I want to wait for 14 days. But not here. Definitely don't want that to be there. Add a new trigger. Could have a notify automation. Just notifies you. But anyways, I'm trying to get my notify 14 days later. But then I don't. Probably what I'll do is just kill this here. Tag trial is added. Let's say, I don't know, this kind of makes it start to get a little bit confusing. So I'm just going to kill this for now. Okay, and I'm really just going to go like this. I'm going to say, I'm going to wait for 14 days. I'll wait for 14 days, and then I'm going to notify myself and say, I'm going to say full name. Where's the full name? Full name. Is finishing a ClickFunnels trial. Keep an eye out for their, do that. Keep an eye out for their first payment to come through or not. Okay. And then, honestly, from there, you could easily say, wait 30 days for a specific period of time. Wait for 30 days. And say, from there, and say full name is due for another put the product name. Oh no, see, that's where it doesn't that's where the tag doesn't make sense, because it doesn't get in here. So you have to make a custom field. That's the thing that I missed. I need to make a custom field that's the product field, right? That's the thing that I missed, guys. Okay, I need to make a product. I need to make a new custom field that's called product. I need to make a new custom field that's called amount dollars, and put those in there like that. So I'm actually going to do that for you. But let's finish this real quick. Is due for another payment on ClickFunnels. Okay. Make sure, keep an eye out for a payment coming through from them. Okay. From them. This is so awesome, really. So there's that. Now here's what's really cool, is that after it does that, we're going to go to another action. We're going to take this guy, and we're going to repeat. Yep. Just like that. Just like that. Wait 30 days, send an email. Wait 30 days, send an email. Send an email telling me I should be getting a payment from so-and-so. That would be pretty cool. And then what? If you don't see the payment, then you've got another issue. But let's go ahead and talk about this here with these fields. I'm going to go over to lists here. Actually, I should probably name that automation better than that. Automation 13. I'm going to name it, well, it's a tag, trial is added. Trial is added. I may have to change that because of how we're changing this. Basically, we're going to come over to lists here and manage fields. You can have lots of products, right? In your CRM, in your thing here. So I'm going to call it a ClickFunnels product. I'm going to call it a ClickFunnels product as my new custom field. So it's just going to be, I mean, it could be, you don't know what it's going to be. I mean, it could be a list of things a known list, but who knows the different products they're going to make. So I'm just going to call it a text input type. I'm going to call it CF product. Like that. And I'll make another one called CF product amount dollars. CF product amount dollars. I can just imagine if I have a automation that says if CF product amount dollars is less than 0, then fire off some sort of refund saving campaign email. CF product amount dollars. There we go. So those are the two things I was mostly interested in, the product name and the amount dollars. Okay? And then what we're going to do is go back to Zapier, and we're going to edit this Zap, edit the template, and we're not so much interested in tagging them with these things, as it doesn't have enough information, it doesn't have enough data. So we're actually going to get rid of these tags. Okay, and we're going to go find the new fields that were made. Hopefully, refresh these fields, pull in the new ones. There they are. CF product amount dollars. So I'm going to tie CF product in with the product, and CF amount dollars with amount dollars, and continue. Okay, and we're going to retest that step. See what it did. Send a test active campaign. Send test active campaign. Let's do that. Okay, and let's see, it was test contact was sent to active campaign. It was successful. We'll hit finish. I'm actually nervous about sending a real email out to this test contact, but it's not going to, because the tag is no longer the trigger for this automation. Right? We were looking for a tag to start the automation, and we did not tag that last test contact. Okay, we did not tag that last test contact that just came through, and so there would not be really any emails going through. So I don't know if I'm going to get a new contact or just update this one, but there we are. So you can see the difference now. So it updated the contacts to see this is the same email was already there. So now we have a CF product, Edison Suite, CF product amount dollars, negative 118.8. Okay, so really this would not be there anymore the new way. So now we're looking for CF product to equal Edison Suite, or trial would be the one I'm looking at for this one. So we're going to say, we'll call this CF product is trial. Okay, so I'm going to edit the start of my thing. I need to get rid of this trigger and make a new trigger, and it's going to be when a field changes. When a field has a certain value. I've not really done it this way before. I think field changes could be a good one. That makes sense to me. Tag is removed. Let's try it. Field changes. When, on the first time, when the CF product changes to, there you go, when it changes to trial. When it changes to trial, run the first time the contact is added, every time. Just the first time. Runs the first time the contact is added or updated. Run the first time. When the change in the first, run the first time the contact is added. I think we'll just go with that. I think that's what I want. Okay. While that's doing that, I'm going to go through here and make my tests. So James test, James Testhurst is the name, and then my email 123.123.123@gmail.com. Pending. The amount in dollars is going to be 0 for a trial, right? And the due at whatever. See, I guess that doesn't really matter because that stuff doesn't even get the Facebook group. And 14-day trial. And trial is the key thing there. And do that. And 1. So I'm going to go ahead and take this row and use that as my test row. That's still spinning. That's kind of sad. Let's just refresh that and see if it's stuck or not. Did not stick. Wow. Okay, field changes. Continue. Phone CF product is changes to trial. And runs the first time the contact is added. Add start. There we go. The field CF product changes to trial. Should be good. So now, as another test, we're going to paste that new row right into there. Boom. That should have triggered the zap, because the zap is on, but the automation is not on. So let's make sure that's on. And then we wait for the zap to go through. Send Gmail messages. Where is my new zap? Zaps. Add CF referred affiliates to active campaign. CF affiliates to active campaign. I think that's the one we wanted. CF affiliates to active campaign. Right. So it looks like I already had another one of those set up. Oh, CF referred affiliates, that might be a good one to keep because I may want to do one for sheet 2 here. Okay. So we're looking at CF affiliates. So what's a better name for that? Oh, whatever. So I'm going to go to my task history. Okay. Sometimes you probably have to give it a little bit of time to see that come through. But we're hoping that this new row event has been caught and that it will, hopefully we have a, there we are. We got one. Okay? So could probably look at that somehow. I don't know. Can you look at that somehow? Yes, you can. You can look at the data in. There's the data in, the data out. Hey, it's a trial. There's my test email. This is wonderful. Okay. What does that mean? It means the data in was this. The data out was that. So the data out was that. We should have a new contact over here in ActiveCampaign. Nabbed in. Okay. So let's see if we have found this James Testhurst. I should have an email coming, hopefully, on its way. There it is. So that's the email to me, notifying me, saying, hey, you got a new ClickFunnels trial. Right? But then I should also be getting an email to this person here saying, go join the Facebook group. Should be getting this one, should be going out here any minute now. So if I refresh this, hopefully we can see a contact in here. There it is. So there's one person queued up waiting for 14 days. So I think this might make sense to split these two automations up. One is just like a notification type automation. The other one actually is for the person itself. But maybe there's a way to keep them combined, because the 14 days, I mean, I guess the 14 days is kind of for me to know when they should convert, rather than for, I don't want them waiting 14 days for an email. But maybe you can just fork this and I don't know, can you just like fork it and can you just start an automation? You could have them start another automation. Remove tag, subscribe, unsubscribe, remove tag, sending options. So, I don't know, I'll worry about that later. But we should have an email, hopefully. We should look at that contact. There it is. So this person, James Hurst Test, has a CF product of trial, CF product amount dollars of 0. ClickFunnels. Looks like we have a bounced from list. So, anyways, I think hopefully that takes you well on your way to doing this on your own. Little more hands-on, in-depth masterclass here, right? Where you get to see how the custom fields are created, how I'm using those, how I can start different automations based on the different products, right? How I can notify myself that the 14 days is coming up, their 30 days is coming up to expect a payment come through, right? So that is that. I'm excited to flesh this out, right? This is a big undertaking of effort to build all this out properly, to nurture someone through their 14-day trial, eventually to put them into another sequence that maybe, continue to refer them to other products and services. And so pretty cool, pretty amazing actually. So thank you, Spencer, for making this. I guess this thing is live, so my real report is going to start populating here, and it's not really going to be ready for the automations, so maybe I should just leave it not active. So I'll just hit save. It's not active. It's not going to download it to the sheet, but that's the big picture. It's going to hit that. It's going to hit Zapier. It's going to hit ActiveCampaign, and then it's going to hit the automation, and then it's going to just send me an email saying, "Congrats, you got a new ClickFunnels trial." That's what we want to see. So, hope that was awesome. Let me know what you thought of that, and we will catch you in the next training. Bye. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that. That was me kind of figuring it out live. Since then, I've gone on to build out all these different automations. They're not too long. A couple of them are longer than others. This is the big one, the one that drips out all that content to the people who signed up. I have other ones that take care of those that are referred affiliates, so it kind of gets them going. And then I decided to break it out to where it's only going to have one automation that's just going to notify me of things. That's all it does, is just notify. And then other automations that just take care of emailing and nurturing the people. So I have these are all as a product that you can I just come over here and I hit share, and I've got the share codes, and you'll see here I've got this. I'm kind of calling it CF Affiliate Notify Pro, and this is available to purchase as an information product where you can get these email sequences for you, and basically the training that comes with it is just the training on how to install it. Okay, so you're not walking through how to figure it out by yourself. You're really just getting trained on how to just import these, hook it up to Zapier, and you're off and running. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm still deciding on what a good price point is. It's probably not going to be $97. Maybe it deserves to be. I don't know. It's been a ton of work, but that's the alternative you have, is to just buy the email sequences yourself and the training to get them installed. Or you're totally welcome to do it yourself and take this training that you've just watched and go write your own sequences, and taking that key piece of value is turning those Zapier sheets and creating the custom fields in ActiveCampaign, so that you can now key off of those products and dollar amounts and different things. So that's what you have to choose from, is just do it for free on your own and write it all out, or you can take what I've done here and save some time. It comes with a bunch of emails, a bunch of automations, a lot of thought and logic gone into it. They're not perfect by any means. It's really just a way to get you running. So if that's something you're interested in, then definitely check it out, and we'll see you in the membership area. Thanks.